Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? What role do you think that education and learning plays in this healing journey? And why do you think that it's important for people to show up to events like this to change their lives?
I think we are in this new paradigm shift when it comes to healing. And instead of kind of placing such high value on practitioners, doctors, these other healers, we have outsourced our healing for a very long time. And I think this paradigm shift, I think we're at the beginning of it, but I think it's continuing to happen. And we're kind of diving into this new shift of what healing can look like. And I love it because it's putting you into the driver's seat of your own healing, which is why we're on Instagram, we're on social platforms, we're on podcasts, we're seeking information. And this is a great thing because it allows us to educate ourselves on who we are. We know ourselves better than anyone else, than any practitioner or any doctor knows you. And so I think educating ourselves on these different topics is key, but then you integrate it, right? You apply it to your life and you integrate it into your own healing. And we have this capacity for more healing, more tools, more application. And I think it's such a beautiful time that we have all of these really accessible modalities to us just at our fingertips with, podcasts and books and all of the things that we have access to. So ultimately, I'm such a fan because it puts you in the driver's seat of your own healing. And that's major. When we feel empowered to be that catalyst for change in our own healing journey, everything changes, right? And then we feel more motivated in our lives and we can achieve the goals we want to and we feel better. And all of these things cascade as a result of creating the habit of educating yourself.
Yeah, I could not agree more. And I think about, so much of what Think Unbroken is, it's about empowering people with the tools to be the hero of their own story. I think going through my own health journey, having faced many, many opportunities to like see the light, for lack of a better way to phrase it, it was like when I took my health under my own control, everything became different. But I needed people like you, Lindsay. I needed people like Anthony Trucks and like Jamie Bronstein and all these other incredible speakers who are going to be at the event. Cause it dawned on me, I was like, I don't know anything. And if I can go and learn from the people who know the thing, maybe my life can be different. Do you think that's played true in your life as well, where like you've been able to learn from mentors and learn from people who have guided you and that's helped impact your life?
Yeah, and I think everyone who is doing this and everyone who is speaking at this event, we've all gone through our own healing journey. I was diagnosed with chronic Lyme disease and I am a medical practitioner. So having come from that background, I was like, oh, I know exactly the route to go down. But I came up against many hurdles and I wasn't seeing improvements and I had to deviate. And I think that's what a lot of us who are speaking, a lot of the audience who are showing up, we're sort of these rebels in, the game of life and in the healing journey. And we're like, we want all the information and we want to figure out what works for us. And that's really incredible. So that's what I did in my own healing journey. In the process of that, healing from a lot of childhood traumas and abuse and, healing my physical body, recovering from Lyme disease. So there's a lot that I had to do and overcome in order to get to where I am today. And it's a beautiful part of the human experience, but I couldn't do it without all of the resources. So when I went through my journey with Lyme, I was Googling, researching, taking as many online courses as I could to just figure out what was going on. And that's how I ended up learning about the brain and the nervous system and the role that that had in a chronic illness. And that was the game changer for my healing. So I absolutely, oh, my healing and ultimately making a full recovery from Lyme disease, to so many of the resources that I use, Dr. Norman Deutsch, Joe Dispenza, Candace Pert, all these incredible people who have so much information to share. And then I took that information and applied it to my life. And that's exactly what, the audience coming to this conference will be doing. So I am so excited to see that happen.